voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Curly locks and voice box, tell me what you think right now.
Yo, Curly, Javan, used to work with a sister, Jody, but that before them ship me off to another department still. Listen to this RP episode after your own, where you talk about Richard Curry. You're going on some deep history about the Maroons and expose Richard Curry LinkedIn account. And show saying he's a fraud. Well, we know say he was a corporate puppet. If Maroon never move so, Jamaica would have been a full black state right now. I mean, no, would have better. I can't see a Maroon tribe from Africa who me said it's so strong. It's like slavery mad them and wake them out. Them should have hold it and go and fight. Them would have get a whole country. I wouldn't have a fight for a couple of acres. Look on a Jamaican slave like dirty book man. Them man they fight for the English till them have to send him guy 80. Them a hold on pan a outdated treaty where them sign to save themselves and sell out others. All who reach them a karma, man. Tell me what you think.
Alright, Purple Nation, as promised, I'm a boss it in a 2, and here is episode 16 of Icebox What You Think. And yeah, so Javan question them, as I promise, you'll continue answer upon that, and you'll get deeper into the Stichie aspect of things after the whole Javan set of thing. Yeah. But before I do that, you know, I take the time out to big up a man like Darren Brown. Look on the screen. So Darren, I say, boy, one Purple Nation. Big up on your strong. Yeah, man, I go from them time, them send it. So, yeah. Listen to you have helped me a lot. It's not always been easy, but I'm trying. Thanks for all the hard work you put in. Respect Vice Box. I used to say it never late to try better oneself. So at 34, I try this. And is now a USA citizen and a heavy duty mechanic in the army. Thanks to in the meantime. Jaja brother, that is it. Alright, they said there. You know what I mean? Because well, it's not just hear truth and just know say that a true and just, you know, sit down and look. I know that me I go on with over here, son. As me say, are the few like Darren and whole heap more people. You know what I say? I want every one of them big up on themselves. The serious people, them, the people them who really and truly serious about change. Purple Nation, no people sit down and I say, boy, now wait for the next man if you do it before me do it. No man, we work on self, man. So big up all of themself, man. The people them when I was them serious. Yes, Darren Brown. Yeah man. Give thanks. Yes man, I'm happy to see that, my brother. Yes man, give thanks and put it to use. Respect. Oh yeah, quick update. The last episode, episode 15, I kind of get flagged like many other episodes before that. Like where them complaints say may violate YouTube guidelines. So the video now go get recommended as much and it kind of slow down. So if you don't want to find the video or the videos, you have to actually go in for some of them manual and have to search for them or have to go up on the channel. Anyway, fight and soldier and afraid of fight. So just go and like, share, subscribe and do what the head can do to keep the movement going. Also, Purple people, for those who know me, I'm familiar with my work, you know, familiar with Henry K, that I'm a manager, who me co-produce his podcast named Rootsland with. Happy to tell you that Henry K is nominated for a couple of awards in a couple of categories in the Signal Listeners Choice Awards. So check the link in the description and just go over there for people who know Rootsland comedy here on the channel too at a point. So you know, go and go support Henry K. You understand? And Vice Box Studios. You don't know where you go. Alright, Javan. Let me repeat a few things very important to the issue. Yeah, the issue them where, you know, you ask about. As I always say, repetition necessary for learning. So bear with me. So as it relates now to your whole maroon issue, where maroon them a traitor or used to carry back the average slave. There's many things that we can write about. But But you have to also consider that the facts that we can wrong. You get me? If we know do some deep dive, and sometimes even when we dive deep, you get me I say, we still have deeper figure, because we must always be considerate of the facts say. History written by the victor. You ever hear that? You ever hear that saying there? History written by the man where win, him get to tell your story. Him get to tell the story of those who were conquered. You understand? In any way, shape or form. And I just know now, say, whether it be the British or any other colonizer, and them get to tell the story up to this day. Yeah, because the whole of them are a part of one global, dark, demonic system. One corporate plantation will flourish to this day, because like me always say, slavery never end, it just transition into a new phase. So here what me use to know the past and to know the future. Me look on the present. People still act that way there. People still sell out one another, forget opportunities. And yes, I watch the episode where Sir P beat Curry bad. I nah say Curry have no disingenuous or insincere motive for him actions, I mean, nah say no about no fire. But you have to be careful what you say without say it. Remember, say you agree with me, say the youth them program for hate education. So when you push the idea, say corporate people overall, as simply some immoral and power hungry people with fuck up intention, we're not tough enough for go bush go dig yam. And yes, you did mention from early, say not all corporate. And you know me up on your side without corporate corrupt. The majority of them, at least. Because me I beat them almost from me know myself. But the argument to me I try make now accuse you of generalizing when they say corporate. It asks if you realize something important about them same people there. And that is them knowledge, especially when it comes to organization. You have to understand, say, even though we are say might right. When you dig up Curry LinkedIn page and talk in a disagreeable tone about him corporate experience and professional corporate capabilities, you don't feel so that I go further the narrative to the youths. Say education is a bad and negative thing. You are more than Curry they say, You might not mean feet come across the way there, but the majority I will listen you. I go take it the way how it sound. Like having corporate understanding. A bad sitting. So unknowingly, you help with the same slave programming. We are keep them on the plantation and you don't realize it. I mean assume so you don't realize it. I totally understand the fire, But you have to realize and highlight the useful part of corporate, which is them knowledge. Because in the same way, a gun can be destructive, but it can also save your life. A same so corporate knowledge can be beneficial in the right hands, or should I say, the right heads. Alright, case and point. I'm going to use a story make the point. Why Jamaica in a condition where it in today? It is for the same reason why Haiti in the condition where it in today. What I mean? Alright, bear with me now. 1804, Haiti win them independence. The first African controlled free state. Them beat off the French and them get them independence. But after them win, you hear them say freedom, not free. One of the truest thing ever. And nobody not think, well, not them just have the idea of the revolution, but never think of the process where it will take to keep them freedom. What I mean? Them reach in a position after the war done name. What now? Where do we go from here? Them never consider where it take to run a country if it is them go function like the rest of society who is civilized, who use a word there. And even if them they don't live in a natural state, they connect back with nature and live a certain way how them want to live. Them are gonna have enemies who run the global plantation when I want to see that. So freedom is not free, it's something where you have to maintain, you have to fight to keep it for the rest of your life. Free if you do anything at all, or take a fight, because you have people on the outside who don't want to see that I'm always an attack on a daily basis. With smile on them face and a knife behind them back ready to shoot that in the heart. Spiritually and physically. People don't like say nothing good. You think them don't make you keep your freedom? No, because them never think of that. Guess what them end up have to do? Them end up have to call the same French people and make what them call again. See where a treaty come into play. Them have to form a treaty with the same French people, and the French people say, yo, we go, yo, that deal, you go. Right now, when I have to go pay you back for the whole of the plantation, them on the bun down, and how much money we that did make for the plantation, them, and they make that deal, you know. Because you know why? Them never have the corporate knowledge where it take for run the country. You can't imagine you fight for your freedom, fight for people tap beat you and rape you. You have to pay them back. And the Haitians make that deal, because them never have the knowledge what the slave master have. Them think about the idea, but not the process where it will take for keep freedom. Most people are like that. Can't say it enough, stale news over yasso. Them never have the what? Corporate knowledge to organize that which they have now taken. The organizational aspect is just like if we kick over some people for King's House now and take a place and lock up and guess what? We're not carry three. Me can guarantee you, say it is a 98% chance. Say who will take it over. Now go carry that corporate knowledge there. Where them all know, so them have to have a finance minister to replace the next one immediately. Them have to have who will govern the health sector to make sure the nurse still have to work, garbage man still have to pick up the garbage, or else what everything will fall apart and become like a city without stop light gone. Just look when light gone, how chaotic things become. Corporate knowledge is vital to keeping things together, but we learn to see from days in slavery, from back in slavery, we learn to see education, anything concerning education as weakness, as switch, as sell out, and we just simply point it out that way there. I remember it all, I remember it good. Talk, so you can make a man, make it even the baby understand you, I say me understand that. But if you're in our world where somebody use a language and literally slave you because you don't understand how to organize a nation, a home, a community on your own, because you don't understand the language, you're going to need to learn the language. I'm now going to tell you how to escape the plantation. I'm telling all the while, so I understand that. But that if you're going to go beside society, go live where you don't need the corporate language and understanding if you organize your life. If you don't need it, then fine. But if you need it, you have to learn it. If it keep you upon the plantation in order to free, truly and remain free, you have to learn it. You have to learn the complication. Else the man will understand that I go always superior to you. And do you all kind of things can you understand it.
As I always say, let's say for example, you as a Jamaican, go to Cuba. Them not going to talk patois to please you. And you want something at Cuba? And let's just say, for example, Cuba full of corruption and dirty ways. That not fit tap you from learning the language when not do nothing. If I go help you get where you want. Knowing Spanish not make you Cuban. It just make you better able to function at Cuba. Regardless of why you're there. But the same principle apply to the corporate language. If you don't understand where the slave master understand, you will never escape. And that's why we're still in slavery today. Because we hate the idea of education and how we consider it. You read the Art of War, what it say? In every war, this is war, you know. In every war,
slave master versus slave and otherwise. You have to reverse engineer the technology of your opposer or your enemy and build something of equal significance or greater or more superior than them in order to win. So it go on things say free mean, boy, I'm a bust out of the place here, I'm a reach over the party and my part this and then now go come there so allow me. No go so. Delusion. That way they think. So we always end up right back at the slave master foot because we do not have this organizational knowledge. Yeah man, you want me to tell you in a baby language? Well, that good. And let me repeat it again. If you're gonna move go one part and go up in a one bush by the river and say, alright, you know what, nothing to do with civilization, fine. And even then you still have to go fight. Even then you still have to go know your enemy. We're worried about the wrong thing. We don't see everything in them entirety. We don't see the whole or nothing. All we see are base symptoms and a point out symptoms of a complicated corporate business structure where we don't really want to get in because if we do, people are go bored. So we're left with the problem, them and no solution. We don't want to think we're brain bust to see real slavery around here. And this idea too, like, you know, you have one good side and then there is a bad side and all them look there. I not do them something over yourself. Yeah, what the other slave them when the maroon them used to catch is far superior and they were innocent and who in Jamaica today? I remember more of them than the maroon, you know, so how them not any better. When it come to kill another and destroy and tear down and draw down one another, how them no kind of, how we not see for them superior descendants, where them they? The innocent one them, where them they? How Jamaica turn out so? If I only the maroon them up in the mountain where they sell out other slave and I carry them back to them slave master if them alone live evil, how we turn out so? Since we the normal one then they know better then. Yeah, how Jamaica turn out so? With so much idiot. All the bright one them, a good majority of the bright one them are idiot. So me no want to know how stupid the idiot them is. How we turn out so? The truth is, you know, whether the maroon them or the normal one them, most of we adopt the same colonist approach to power. That's selfishness. We take everything from the colonists, the slave master. We take them gal, we take them we take them greed, we take them hatred, we take them dog eat dog mentality. We take everything except them knowledge and how to manage and organize things. You can't run a good business without that knowledge there. And that's what a country is, a business. Every prime minister, president are just managers of this business, this corporate plantation. Our program we see them like we're parents who's supposed to do everything for us and we just go play. Steal news over here, so. A lie? And the power of the plantation is manufactured poverty through ways of thinking. Your psychology, the way you approach your life, and the choices where you're gonna make, or keep your same place where you're there. Steal news over here, so right? And a black apartheid, that's a symptom. That's a one story where they make if you keep your way there. But the real war is rich versus poor. Rich making the poor poor so them can feel good about themselves. Yeah. I'm telling you a long time but in the meantime too. So it's the misery of the poor. Make the rich, the majority of the rich, financially rich, feel good about them life because look at them and look how superior we are because of we are in the right positions and our brains are superior to theirs and we're here. At a clothing there. What me did telling about one time new hip expensive club or somewhere come in and it start full of too much poor people. Rich disappear and be like even more expensive club because they don't want to see there. They want to see the type of league where them in. Yeah, man, tomorrow them look on your work. And them talk down to you like a little picnic. And just get them dry and go home, go happy. So you're miserable today. The rich play chess and the poor play radio. Yeah, man, them just want to be entertained away from this. Still news over here, so right? Who first tell know that? And we end up not usually at the shit, but not know where we learn. Because we brainwash, we think like little pitney where we believe everything ABC, Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy. We still program in our way there. But I think we end up here now in our system. Where idea of problem solving is to find the problem where everybody else have, so we not have to get rid of our own. Find the problem in our next person there and force him to keep it, or her to keep it for the rest of their life. And for the rest of our life, we feel good because somebody else have a problem. So we're not that bad after all. I think we end up with such a childish approach to governing life. Because that to do for everything, you know. If me can find the bad in somebody else, then me not have to fix it in myself. That is also the business design in the entire business structure of the world. Go looking for somebody to blame. As long as somebody there to blame, then we don't have to do nothing. Who that is a maroon trait that?
As I said earlier, sell out them own, or even themselves, never start with the maroon. And it never end with them either. Because even to the day, we say artists are saying the most destructive things to get them fans to sign up and co-sign them own slavery. Would not like hear it, you know, but for the millionth time, we gotta remind them, say a black man catch them fellow black man and sell them to the white man. We can sell out not just a maroon history, a human history. And because we're narrow-minded, we always gotta find one somebody or one group for blame. I'm not even talk about cartel. You know, so a whole heap of people have blame Spice. We sell out our people them. By call Batman on stage. And they pan love and hip hop and portray the man as a loudmouth, obnoxious idiot. While them love Shenseea, we do the same thing, the very same thing. With hit and run and if you have two man. All while them a protect for them pitney from the same poison. Where them a hand out to our own.
The world have the amount of problem what we think, you know. All of the problem are the same things. All the problem them are the same things that show up in a different way with different face. And the solution to all of them are the same. Every solution we come to here, you know, directly say, objectively say this is a solution. Practice it. That laziness a kill way. So rather look for salvation on YouTube with somebody point finger upon somebody else. Instagram, TikTok. Every mode of what again? Entertainment to them. Entertain us, comfort us with the facts, you know, and not our fault. It's the prime minister, it's the politician, the other one, the other girl, the other man, the other, and the cycle continue. Still news over here, sir. I mean, say come off of the system, there's an illusion, so you can convince the same people who could benefit off of your ignorance if you just hand your freedom one day. Who think that way they're delusional, impossibly delusional, which is most people, sadly. So me tell the few me there for the few who have that courage there, fi come off of it, fi come off of Babylon and the illusion. Say freedom free.
So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beaten up bad from all sides. Them beaten up, go them beaten up come. I know why run away foreign. Me totally understand. But who tell them say the key to America they are Obeah man yard? When you go on a Obeah man, go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only two dons, man. Only two dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man wang go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot at Jamaica, are the same idiot you are that foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see him so a girl munchie but she apply for visa and go on the people in farm, and when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she got talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Real enough you don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Lewis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like, me understanding the situation. By all means run away. But not tell Lewis Law say me say for run away because they not support them something there. If you tell Lewis Law say me say for run away, me go deny it. Say thanks vice back. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean, or even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me, let me tell you this. No, I know one of them shipping company, they were more deep in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter, them safe. I remember says a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks vice box. Alright, so real quick, watch a video.
Watch out, for you see face here, but a cornerstone boss talk. I see the video and on a joke video. This a video. So a video I want serious video me. Hear me I say. The video I feel Jamaica Constabulary Force. The police in a Lucy police station. From Lucy CIBC office to the one way down there so. You see it. From headquarters to Lucy police station to Kingsdale police station. When me a 14-year-old, one man named Alfred Buchanan, otherwise known as Martin, in Carmo you got Orange Bay, I'm come back and tell you, I report it to everybody. I tell the people in my community and they laugh off of me and they mock me and a bag of things happen. You see me? CD end up here about here and CD send for me and send me go here homes. You see, I got caught one time in January 2015 and all them do I send me go here homes and I get fit person order. End up that I got jail. I left jail when I was 18 and I come back around and I tell the people them say, yo, more get justice because this man carry me go do whatever with me. I'm gonna get no justice for my thing. You see me? I'm going as much time at over 10 years to solve the case. You see me? I could have killed myself. You see, I could have murdered myself and I say no, I want to do it the law way because them say yo, for do things by the law. I try to seek help from Jamaica for justice. I try to seek help from all kind of people to get justice because it affect me. You see, but through your man, them say, a man blow. What me I tell them this, you see, my pain, now go so. Here, I have 2 daughters. And you see right now, me I made my but they not gonna know their father has no weak man, they're gonna know their father dead for what is right. Because you see system I feel of every youth and I tell all of this from my heart. Either don't go come for me or don't go feel him, but here now something go happen. I'm not gonna wait much longer upon this to go nowhere. I think I'm going as much time. So you boy Martin and me go come for you. I never be if I want to go for my father, my mother or nobody. Just know this. Me I come for you. You boy Alfred Buchanan, aka Martin, we carry me go when me are 14. Just know your time the very near. I'm not talking about it in my mouth. Code up.
You know, say as I'm telling already, real life. What is real about life, the realest part of life is not a part of what we consider to be real life. Some dark and demonic things go on behind the scene where people have to suppress and live with. What them cannot say to a soul. Because everybody tell you, no matter the pain where you go through, to keep the show going. If it not affect them directly, they know I hear nothing about it. And people have to live with certain things. You know much people where you see, and you say, oh, that one you're drunk, or that one you're dog shit, that one you're criminal, that one you're things like these, they behind the surface and beneath the surface of them action there, you know.
You have a thing we call the devil's suffocation. The whole society set up for you quiet about things we have to talk about and talk about things we have to quiet about. Big up Cornerstone boss. For have the courage to kill the monster there. We build out of silence. Big up yourself, you. I broke your start, broke the cycle. But they don't continue with your picking them. Yeah man, this is the father we're picking for salute. And someone want to talk about, oh, if him hold it so long, well, never just go and hold it undone. But then I have no clue how him just doing it. I'm gonna save him picking them from a terrible and abusive father, you know. Because usually when a victim stays silent, I try to deal with the abuse on them own. And this of them often end up turning the same thing.
Me I tell you all the time, man. It is not as simple as the surface. You just point out one problem and say, look man, I want you this and I want you that and all them warrior and the girl, oh this, that, it deep man. It deep. And it's these things that we cannot say that make we act destructive. Let me tell you how the mind work. It's a container, you know. We did make for express, that's why I'm saying the truth shall set you free now. When you have a truth where you see, and especially when somebody who do you certain wrong, just do it. And when they say X, you know, say this, them looking at your eye and say that never happened. They then call it gaslighting. So now we didn't make for have that closure there, you know. For somebody can acknowledge what them do and set you free from the pain that were you in, you know. And you have people who keep you in that pain, you know. Family members see you go through some things and based on what them want from the abuser there. You know, I still news that. Them I tell you, so if you shut up and bear it, you know. Don't say nothing, you know. Wall it in, you know, because what? Oh, them. I go look. If their son, if their cousin, if their brother get raped by a man. Remember how traumatic and wicked this is for a woman, you know. You know, and people decide in their mind, so boy, a woman have if you take it, you know. So boy, even though we not condone rape, at least a woman, you know. So just imagine when a man I go through. When things like that happen to him and him cannot come say it because he's not gonna laugh after him and call him fish.
I can't truly say that go on here so because him use the word. So I don't know the full extent of the money. So I can't say that go on, but every kind of abuse reach people and society, you know, structure for that, for it cool, for talk about it. Because people make your suffering about them.
So you have to just go and suffer and go and suffer and go and suffer because with people I got think. You have to just carry the heavy load. Just get up on it, weigh you down spiritual obesity, you just get fat in your mind. Heaviness just a draw you down no matter how much money you make, no matter where you reach in life, this just a carry you down because nothing now set you free from it. Nothing now set you free from it. I'm going to tell you, it's designed to come out and it all. If a man can't say this in a one way, yes, it will come out in the next way, this, you know, even for other people, you know. You never know. Some serial killer where you say out the whole heap of time or where you think are going. Somebody do some wicked thing to them all dead gone, you know. And them try to kill a man that you whole heap of people, you know. But you don't understand the human mind, you know, how it works, you know. I nah, make up no excuse or I condone no wickedness, you know. I just say there is underlying cause, enough wickedness where you say are going out, the psychological cause. Because some people cannot talk. And some of them who even can talk because of what them believe. So them are going to look and read them all it in. Them, even if you have people who him know him can't talk to. Something happened to him from a little youth. Something happened to her from she a little girl. And she just refused, she can't talk because how she going to look. And she want to be a part of the crowd. The human a social creature. And then try to struggle with it until what? Psychological destruction, it come out in some wicked way.
I remember the brother where that jogger Queen Hill and some man pull up on him and carry him in a bush go rape. And when he go do any part of police station for report it, alone laughing and run out of station. And it is alleged same self. And this is the usual approach of law enforcement. Them no matter if I by force or not, you know, them unconscious mind, you're a batty man. Once that reach you. This is one of the biggest reasons I can bet them never take it serious, you know, and you would have to wait so long, you know. But big up the JCF same way if you come forward now, better late than never.
But we need to set up something, some outlet for things like these. We allow certain things to happen too long in other country. A man can tell you, say, a little girl can say, X, boy, you know, say, this happened to me, or a girl, you look. You can tell you, say, boy, you know, say, this happened to me, X, Y, Z, and Ray. Or you know, I train bad mind. We have to stop them little simplistic way if you think, boy. the next video.
You hear me a one or no? You hear me a one or no? Eh? You hear me a one or no? Alright. We'll not take you warning and take you careless and say me butt. Not take you. Not take you one. You hear me a tell a cross this boy in my life here you pick me. Come take your and want it pick me out of my life. So me can go live it. Adopt me I tell him me not go talk. Bomb.
Like a girl I grew up, you know. Turn big woman with hips and breasts. And you are going to walk past as a man and say, wow, yeah, you need that. You know what you're going to encounter. And you just simplistically think, say, boy, I just want to eat that, yeah. And it is as simple as she just, I get trouble. I mean, those are there, you know. Who just not, them not a psychological trauma, nothing, they just lazy and them just attach themselves to certain little thing, just can't find an excuse, certain narrative, if you find an excuse to people sorry for them. That exists too. And the answer is yes, is a little girl that you have seen in the video. Despite the mother say him. Kind of certain region in Jamaica, him is a unisex title we go for both boy and girl. But yeah man, I go the same way the father. Like no for we. This to the mother body and assumes to the mind just as nice. And look you know. Where I see us as surgery, the mother in the process of transplant herself in a little girl. Nothing can ABC. But society where we live in a whole heap of I go on in the dark, we can't come to light because of how people are going to receive it. Average person just selfish. If it don't affect them, then there is nothing happening. So the devil set up this. For the evil replicate itself, meaning the evil build itself, the evil feed itself, the beast feed itself. It's a serious design. How which school are demon you go, man? Brilliant! With how it's set up to keep itself going. Yes, man. I need some serious help. And many more like him out there when I come forward it. You're all one man I watch this now. Dog, I take up a body boy. Sorry for you know. I'm sorry for you know.
Are you a person under 30 with a bachelor's degree, with at least 3 years of work experience, who needs to migrate to Canada in pursuit of better opportunities, but are totally ignorant of the other ways of getting permanent residency outside of, marrying your cousin or paying that ugly person that makes your skin crawl to kiss you in the wedding pics to make it appear real? Well, not to worry. Renaissance Immigration will save you from committing migration suicide. Call now at 437-703-1147 or 1148. The consultation is totally free. Or visit us in person at 30 Via Renzo Drive, Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, postal code L1Z0B3. Or online at www.renaissanceimmigration.ca. Is this the part where you think, this sounds too good to be true, so it's most likely a scam? If so, then Google the words LCCR, find a representative, and click the membership list. Then type in Renaissance Immigration in the field presented. We are so confident in our services, by the time we're through, you may be the one trying to kidnap us. We're so good at what we do, I think we should be worried.
I know for the deeper part of the whole Stichie, where is the church question, in terms of Stichie I go through this and it's like the larger body of the church absent. Notice the church, you know here, no great, nothing. This is a man now way abandon, do what the church say, and abandon the pagans, the wickedness of dancehall. Yes, him abandon all of that. Choose God and choose to walk the walk instead of talk the talk. And so boy, this me depend, I'm gonna be less relevant to the majority who follow sin and wickedness. He make that choice to walk the walk and not just start the talk, and this is what the church encourage him to do. And this is what he visualize. Say him go amongst
people who are of like mind in that way, where them walk the walk and them try to manage them evil. You might go amongst people who actually do these things. But what happened now? You hear, where is the church? If you come to him rescue, if you come together, come help. And I'm not just saying this is the whole church. I'm not talking general. Yeah. You know, so you have those little few who are trying to do them thing, but it is not enough to make we feel that energy there. Like them a do something. Or I try them best to come to him aid. In this time where him really need that kind of help. For whatever reason, we cannot discuss the reason. Because like me say, none of we don't know what the reason truly is. You get me? But again, if him drop out tomorrow morning, and they say, you're going to know saying they're a Christian, you know. And saying it was part of a Christian community, you know. Trust me. And they say, you're going to see everybody roll out. Explaining, memorializing, eulogizing. Stating how important this person was and how loved. See him all. Yet while he lived, I needed them for any kind of reason. The criticism, you know. the false, like I said from the beginning, take precedence, take priority over any kind of empathy. Because I just exactly so it work him dead, and as long as there is life in him, you know, people are gonna be who people are. Well, most people are gonna be who most people are. You understand? Life intimidates while death inspire. Yeah, man, and that's what most people see how important him was or important you was, because I just saw it work with death and life overall. And that's how you see the whole of the, and that's how you see Stichie contribution, and that's how you see how important him is. But while he lives, while he yet draws breath, boy, every man I tell the next man say them to contribute, because what this man that did rich and have them things and rare, you know, give that the man the this and that. And me always telling you, know, even the church, perhaps one of the biggest one, will live by this business system set up by these demons, these rulers of darkness, who they think they are not associated with. Godliness and morality is a fantasy. You understand? We live in our world where we respect evil. And when we hear the voice of God, we ignore it. Because wow, we run down in pursuit of what will make we important in the eyes of other devils who think they're an angel. It's nothing good. So we do the evil and I pretend so we're good. God traits and God characteristics. Few people mature enough to respect that and deal with it. Humility, all of these things in practice is seen as weakness by all these devils in this place, including Christians. Well, not all of them, most of them. Most people in most everything. Same approach to everything. Look out in the world for what kind of evil you can find in other people. On the surface, we said forgiveness and love, and we must learn to love our brother and be their keeper. No, man. No brother and no sister can change. Because we harvest their faults to use and hold up and feel good about ourselves. This is what everybody do. Well, at least most people. We don't allow nobody to change, man. We don't know what is forgiveness. Yeah, man, I pay want to win. We have to change, you know, but we don't want them change because we want to feel good about ourselves. If them change, then who are we? We're bored. Because we don't get to say, see you want evil somebody there, and look how them sick and look how them real minister. So we don't see ourselves capable and none of the evil we see in the world. Because we get to hide our own. One dirty piece of life most people live, man. Ask question where they don't want to answer for.
and answer a question that was not even asked. Searching yourself, no man. You know, so we're angry. We don't want the answers to the questions that we ask every day. Oh my God, where is this? Where is it? No, every time common sense tell me how to solve a problem, it tells us we're going to need that. Yeah, that's what they call a true Christian. That's what they call a true Rasta. That's what they call a true anything at all. Anybody that go practice any kind of godly traits is a fool. It's a weak person in this Babylon system run by the rulers of darkness who think they are light. Enough so-called Christians and changed people. It's just a show you put on theater. But they not walk the walk. Because them are irrelevant. And them half irrelevant even to devils. How long may I tell you these things? Because again, people like to have your faults for short you so them can feel better. Still news this over Purple Nation, you know. And remember, right? It is not that something just wrong with you more than anybody. When everybody just always draw back for your fault. Why? I mean, you have time when people have to draw back for the fault if they want to tell a story, you know. You understand? So things are that simple. But why is it no matter what, sometimes you do something and no matter how you're sorry and no matter how you want change and say, yo, I want to grow. Nobody around you not allow you to grow. Because you having a fault, make them feel good. You having a fault, make them feel faultless. Because them get to hide for them. So when you're dead, all those faults are just gone. Not there. Now we can see the real you. Because you no longer intimidate me. This is how most people think. So now I can find the realness about you. Because you're not here for me compare to. And you do this and that and it good and me feel like me have to go do good too. You know, make me miserable. This is how most people think. So here lies a great man. But while he yet draws breath, here lies whatever fault him have. Well, our here stands. Whatever fault him have, them not see the person. Them not see his name, them not see nothing. All them do is miserable by his existence. Worse if him do the right thing. And them know so all of a cross is what them involved in. Everybody roll out now. Because it's not even about the dead. It's about me now. How long me telling you these things? Get to roll out in my hottest suit. Funeral settings, yeah man, me I show the whole world, say, I feel it for the day, you know, cause you don't know, you know, dog, you see me them man, the way you size for me, and them man, they are giant, you know, the thing. And true, because him get to hide the things where him type in the keyboard where the disgusting and awful things about Stichie. Nobody knows it is him. I'm false profile him use and type it in, but now in a real life, when you buck him, oh my God, tears. A world that we live in, man. A world that we live in. And the course is the same for me. And the work I do, boy. Me intimidate all the people. I know that. Because me ask the man to then do and not say. It's just hard to hear me. But make tomorrow morning, or hopefully 50 years from now, or 60 years from now, if you drop out and go home, I just say I don't know who me truly was. I just say everybody give themselves the chance to know me. Sad world. The community not come out for them and all now, the Christian community, the whole community. We not feel them. I think Lady Saw suffer so. Because she's always Lady Saw, she will never be married and all to most of these Christian people or so-called Christian people. Never, ever I go be that. So when you end up do the right thing in your life and follow objective truth within yourself, which is God, and want to free yourself from the lie where you live and the whole heap of things where you have to make up and all of that, you want to free yourself from that and you start walk the right road, you lose everybody, including the community where you think you have to be a part of, and you end up right in the middle. Because sin of them no want you neither. Because them beg so you start the right thing. You saw it wicked? But God is within, man. It's not without. It's this mistake where all that we make. If you think if we find God, we have to go find one pastor we talk to God on behalf of we. It is within. In the Psalms 8, the psalmist say, who is man that thou, aka God, should be mindful of him. Some man just hear me say that now and they must say, boy, I'm not Christian. Well, it no matter if you're Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, Hindu, anything where you do, this remains true. Yes or no? Don't go back on the history of the Bible. Look on now, look on the present. And tell me if, just imagine what I just say and just associate it to, take the word Psalms out of it and associate it to now. Look at the condition of man, the majority of man, and ask yourself whether this is true or not, and you get your answer. Stop killing up yourself, man. If you want to know the past, if you want to know true history, if you want to know the future, look upon the present. Nothing is new under the sun. It's a continuous cycle. Let this be a lesson. It might look like it bleak if you walk God walk, but it's even worse if you walk with the devil, or we then call the devil that dark force, that energy that exists. That lie, yeah man, that lie there. We fight against objective truth. Everything that is objectively true, it find a contradiction. It imitate everything that the God force originate. But anyway, stop seeing God outside yourself. God is within. Just look deep and you will find it. You will find it. And I don't say him, I say it. It's a force. The words cannot explain. If a God will for him trod, then it is so. But as long as him is here, there is nothing the Almighty can do. Let us pray. How that me think.
Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.